we received a memo from the DOJ which seems to disagree with that function of the LTFRB. So from then on, we have ceased and desist from implementing or from apprehending kolorum vehicles. We have already relegated that function to the LTO. To my opinion, we will differ with the opinion of the DOJ, which says we do not have that authority. But initially, my impression, sir, is that it is a legitimate exercise of the power of the LTFRB until such time that DOJ said we do not have such power. Since then on, I ordered a stoppage in the exercise of our law enforcement function.
Mr. Chair, for LTFRB, base po sa Executive Order number 202 na lumabas noong 1987, binuo at binigyan ng kapangyarihan ng LTFRB para mag-regulate ng prangkisa ng mga pampublikong sasakyan. Tama po ba, Mr. Chair?
With the permission of the Chair, first, before we answer that question, Your Honor, we would first like to greet you a happy birthday in behalf of LTFRB. And for your query, yes, Your Honor, we have Executive Order number 202, specifically Section 5, letter K, which was the basis before by the LTFRB, which, and I quote, to formulate, promulgate, administer, implement, and enforce rules and regulations on land transportation, public utilities. That was initially, Your Honor, the basis of the LTFRB before I came in. And for a while, that was also my basis for implementing the law, following what my predecessors have done. However, may I further add, Your Honor, initially we received a memo from the DOJ which seems to disagree with that function of the LTFRB. So from then on, we have ceased and desist from implementing or from apprehending kolorum vehicles. We have already relegated that function to the LTO and to the IAC.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So, tama po bang linawin natin, Mr. Chair, from the LTFRB Chairman, na base po sa Executive Order na nambanggit, ang mga kawani po ng LTFRB ay walang kapangyarihang manghuli at mag-impound ng mga sasakyan, partikular ang mga sinasabing kolorum?
Base po sa opinion ng DOJ na nilabas po nila, opinion number 21, series of 2023, sang-ayon po kay Secretary Remulla, wala daw pong kapangyarihan si LTFRB para manghuli po at mag-implement po ng batas. And since then on, when I had a copy of this, I instructed my men to cease and desist unless they are lawfully deputized by LTO. And to which to this date, we did not yet avail of that opportunity for a limited period, yes, and then now I ordered them to stop in deference to LTO.
With your indulgence, Honorable Busita.
Yes, sir.
The Chair would like to acknowledge the presence of one of our Vice Chairperson, the Honorable Antonio Ferrer, representing the 6th District of Cavite. Check for the information of everybody, para parehas po tayo ng frequency at saka page. Yung LTFRB, formerly, nag-impound ng kolorum vehicles.
Yes, Your Honor.
And there are still vehicles impounded sa LTFRB.
As of this time, yes, Your Honor, we still have vehicles impounded, those that were previously apprehended before my time. And during the early stages of my chairmanship, meron po kaming mga na-impound na mga vehicles po.
And during your tenure, hindi po kayo nag-impound ng kolorum vehicles?
We did po because we thought at the time that that is one of our primary mandates, since franchising also encompasses the issuance of franchises. So yung mga nagva-violate po ng franchise, we tried to apprehend them since it's our kolorum, and we tried to impound them as part of the procedure of the LTFRB.
Thank you. Please proceed, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, for the LTFRB, binabanggit po lagi ninyo yung legal opinion ng DOJ na kayo po ay yung authority to apprehend and impound motor vehicles with violation of alleged kolorum.
Mr. Chair,
Para sa inyo po, Mr. Chair, sa LTFRB, in your own opinion, based on Executive Order number 202, is it legal for the personnel of LTFRB to apprehend and impound motor vehicles with alleged violation of kolorum? Is it legal or not, sir?
to my opinion, we will differ with the opinion of the DOJ, which says we do not have that authority. But initially, my impression, sir, is that it is a legitimate exercise of the power of the LTFRB until such time that DOJ said we do not have such power. Since then on, I ordered the stoppage in the exercise of our law enforcement function.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So, Mr. Chair, nabanggit po ng chairman ng LTFRB na pina-stop na po ninyo yung pangulit pag-impound ng mga sasakyan. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor. From day one of the receipt of the opinion of the DOJ, we already stopped as a matter of courtesy. But nonetheless, we filed an appeal to them requesting a reconsideration of their opinion. But we already stopped the enforcement, the law enforcement function of the LTFRB.
Mr. Chair, as of now, ilan po ang impounded vehicles under custody of LTFRB? Nationwide, Mr. Chair.
For the entire Philippines, we have 2,223, which was called from the time it started exercising this function about more than 10 years ago. So, nagsama-sama po to not only for 1 year. From the time we exercised this function way back when it was created in 1986 po.
So, Mr. Chair, considering wala tayong makitang legal basis for the LTFRB to apprehend and impound such motor vehicles, Mr. Chair, ano po ang plano ng LTFRB para dyan sa mga naka-impound na mga sasakyan na nasisira dahil wala naman po kayong facilities para dito, Mr. Chair?
Mr. Chair, we did two things. One, we sought the opinion of the Office of the Solicitor General on how to how to dispose of this, and at the same time, we also sought the opinion of the legal division or the legal department of the Department of Transportation on how to handle this matter. Pending their the advice to us, the motor vehicles are still with us, and we await for their legal opinion so we can be guided as to how to act on it, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, dahil patuloy na nasisira itong mga sasakyan, gusto ko lang po gayahin yung natutunan ko sa chairman ng Committee on Transportation. My question, Mr. Chair, is kailan po natin maasahan yung opinion para ma-decide na po whether i-release to or kung ano man po. Kailan po kaya, Mr. Chair?
Number one, Mr. Chair, we will make a follow-up letter with the Office of the Solicitor General. And yesterday, I was at the DOTR to verbally follow up the opinion of the Department of Transportation on this matter. As soon as we have one, we will notify the the Committee on Transportation, copy furnish your office so that we can immediately take cognizance on how we can dispose of this matter. I assure the good chair and the good congressman that as soon as we have the opinion, we will immediately act on it.
With respect to our honorable chairman, gusto ko lang pong banggitin at kaibigan naman natin ang chairman ng LTFRB. Ako po ang founding chairman ng Road Safety Advocates of the Philippines. And kung lalampas po sa 15 days, itong nasabing letter po ninyo, I think wala po kaming option kundi mag-file ng appropriate administrative cases against those personnel involved dito sa pagka-delay po nito. Trabaho lang po, serbisyo para sa mga kababayan nating motorista.
Mr. Chair, may I just state for the record that this afternoon we will be having a meeting with the Office of the Solicitor General, again in pursuance of our query. Just like you, Mr. Chair, we also are zealous in coming up with a final conclusion on how to dispose of this because one, it's taking its toll also on us. Keeping these motor vehicles is an added cost to us. The faster that we can dispose of these vehicles, whether legally or otherwise, it would make it easier for the agency to at least get rid of this. I mean, not get rid, but address the issues on this. I assure the good chair that at least within a week or two, we can come up with a resolution on this matter.